Once upon a time, in a peaceful little town, there lived a hard-working father and his son. The father owned a small business and toiled day and night to provide for his family. He believed in the values of hard work, perseverance, and discipline. His son, however, had a carefree spirit. The boy preferred spending his time playing with friends, wandering around, and enjoying life rather than helping his father in the family business. This difference in attitudes deeply concerned the father, who worried about his son's future. One evening, after a long day of work, the father sat down with his son and spoke softly yet firmly. "Son," he said, "it's important to learn the value of hard work. Life will not always be kind or easy. I want to teach you something that will help you in the future." The boy listened but didn't fully understand the gravity of his father's words. Still, he nodded. The father then walked to a closet, took out an old, worn-out t-shirt, and handed it to his son. "Tell me, how much do you think this t-shirt is worth?" the father asked. The son looked at the tattered t-shirt and shrugged. "Maybe $1, he guessed. The father smiled and said, "All right, I want you to take this t-shirt to the market and sell it for $10. Can you do that?" The boy was baffled. $10? For this old thing? That's impossible. But the father simply replied, "Try. Use your mind and see what you can do. You'll learn something important." Reluctantly, the boy agreed. The next day, he took the t-shirt to the market. He approached people, explained his task, and pleaded with them to buy it. Most people laughed or ignored him, but the boy didn't give up. He kept trying, and after hours of persistence, someone finally agreed to buy for $10, feeling sorry for him. Overjoyed, the boy ran home and proudly showed his father the money. "Father, I sold the t-shirt for $10, he exclaimed, his eyes shining with pride. The father smiled warmly and said, "Good job, my son. You've done well. But now, I have another challenge for you." He handed the boy a second old t-shirt and said, "I want you to sell this one for $100. The boy's jaw dropped. $100? For an old t-shirt? That's impossible. The father simply repeated, "Try. Use your creativity. Believe in yourself." The boy took the challenge seriously this time. He sat down and thought hard about how he could make the t-shirt more valuable. Suddenly, an idea struck him. He remembered a friend who printed designs on clothes. The boy took the t-shirt to his friend and had a popular cartoon character printed on it. With the newly designed t-shirt in hand, he went to a park near a school where children from wealthy families often played. As expected, one child fell in love with the cartoon design and begged his parents to buy it. After some negotiation, the parents agreed to pay $100 for the t-shirt. Ecstatic, the boy rushed home and showed his father the money. "Father, I did it. I sold the t-shirt for $100. The father's eyes sparkled with pride. "Excellent work, my son. You've done well again. But now, I have one final challenge for you." He handed the boy another old t-shirt and said, "This time, I want you to sell it for $1,000. The boy was stunned. $1,000? That's insane. How can I possibly do that? The father placed a hand on his son's shoulder and said, "Where there's a will, there's a way. Trust yourself." The boy, though doubtful, didn't want to disappoint his father. He took the t-shirt and began brainstorming. Days passed, but he couldn't think of a solution. Then one day, he heard that a famous Hollywood actress was visiting the town for a movie premiere. An idea formed in his mind. On the day of the premiere, the boy made his way through the crowd, determined to reach the actress. It wasn't easy. He was pushed, shoved, and nearly gave up. But his determination kept him going. Finally, he managed to get close to the actress and politely asked, "Could you please sign this t-shirt for me?" Amused by the boy's sincerity, the actress smiled and signed the t-shirt. With the autograph in hand, the boy went to a busy marketplace and began shouting, "Exclusive autographed t-shirt by a famous Hollywood actress. Only one in the world." A crowd quickly gathered and a bidding war began. Eventually, Someone bought the t-shirt for an incredible $1,000. The boy couldn't believe it. He ran home as fast as he could, clutching the money. "Father, I did it. I sold the t-shirt for $1,000. He shouted, breathless but exhilarated. Tears welled up in the father's eyes. He hugged his son tightly and asked, "What have you learned from this, my son?" The boy thought for a moment and then said, "Father, I've learned that if we have the willpower to achieve something, we can find a way. No task is impossible if we believe in ourselves and put in the effort." The father nodded, smiling. "Exactly. You've proven that creativity, determination, and self-belief can turn even the most ordinary things into something extraordinary. The same is true for life. Your value is not fixed. You can increase it through hard work, creativity, and belief in yourself. Always remember this lesson." The boy's eyes glowed with understanding. From that day forward, he embraced challenges with a newfound confidence, knowing that his potential was limitless. This story teaches us that obstacles and challenges are not meant to stop us, but to help us grow. Like the boy, we all face situations that seem impossible. However, with creativity, determination, and a belief in our abilities, we can overcome them. The value of our lives, like the value of the t-shirts, is what we make of it. By believing in ourselves, working hard, and staying persistent, we can achieve greatness. Where there is a will, there is indeed a way.